This is how I used to keep the door propped open to do my walkthroughs. And here we go. Now I had to struggle to get this card. I mean, bitch and moan to actually get this because we need it. Still don't have my own. Been here over a month. And here we go.
Oh, that's not your card?
No, it is not.
Oh.
This is the security guard who's 25 years old. And he schedules everybody. And doesn't know how to do his job because he gave me one shirt, remember?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even give me pants, as they're supposed to. And he put me on this shift. I have a certain quality. This is how I go up the thing. There's nobody here except the person that's recording this for me, so I can do my rounds. You take a risk in anything you do in life, so if I were to fall and break my neck, nobody would know until the morning. Correct?
Correct.
Alright. So this is what I do. This is a big building. As you can tell. We're going to go up. I'm going to try to move as quick as I can without hurting myself. And I don't know what they want in dedication because the other night it says in our paperwork not to leave till the last person is gone out of this building. That was about 12:30, right?
Yeah, I was late.
And then my ride, which is recording this, because I live an hour and a half away, they, just checking this, it takes them over an hour and a half to get to me, so I didn't get home until about 2:30 in the morning. I only get paid $10 to do this job. There are dangers in this job. People do threaten you. If they spit at you, you can get whatever they got. If they want to fight, unfortunately, I will do what I have to do fortunately, I will do what I have to do to protect myself by the means given to me by the law. This is how I go down the steps. And then we got to go right back up. So as you guys can see, this is a lot of work. But anyway, the other night when I slept here, I had a worker, or the other guard. I woke up in the morning, let her in for the morning shift. Told her I wasn't going to call my ride because I wanted to make sure that they would be safe because it would be like 2 in the morning. So I slept here. Got up in the morning, went and looked at apartments because you guys know what's going on in my apartment complex. We came back, right? And she left a couple hours early and said because I was here, she didn't mind giving me the out. But then turned right around and said I was taking food and money out of her mouth. She lives local. I only get paid $10 an hour to do this shit. So that's dedication to your job, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
And she offered it to me, then went behind my back to another guard. So there's backstabbing in any job you go to. Anyway, now we're gonna walk straight down here. you can see probably from the back, my walking's a little worse than it used to be. But, this is, you know, what it is. And this shows my drive. Because right now people don't want to work. And I'm here. And I drive an hour and a half away to go down this huge building. Okay? As I work my way down, I check all the doors. The doors are open. I'm told to leave the doors open. I had in recently a big employee, because he thought I rolled my eyes at him. He said, he was telling me how he got stabbed. I could tell by his attitude. Our job is to observe attitudes and how people conduct themselves. Well, anyway, I noticed that he was, a little upset. So I asked him, what's going on? Here's another set of steps. To which he proceeded to tell me that he was a bouncer. He guards the upcoming rappers in Ocala, which is really nothing to speak of in that aspect. But he said he got stabbed bouncing at a bar. So I kind of just looked up like, geez, this guy always has issues. Well, so do I. Look at the way I'm walking. You know what I mean? But I'm still here. But I wouldn't come to work and bring my stresses here, because you could tell I was irritated. Before this conversation started, this gentleman, before he started the conversation with me, he had already walked out of the building. I heard him breathing heavy. And he came back in, huffing and puffing. And then I said, how you doing? He said, oh, I'm pissed off. I'm going to kick another employee's ass for not giving me my lighter back. So I let him come back here. This is the whole back area here. You can film that if you want. Whole back area. And
Well, I mean, there's signs, so I wouldn't want to do
on
that.
on his way back up to the front, he or on his way back from the back, I asked him again, what's your problem? That's when he proceeds to tell me he was a bouncer and got stabbed. About that much on this side underneath his
Armpit?
yeah, armpit, and I proceeded to tell him, okay, you got stabbed? I'm sorry to hear that. And he was at the front door, and that's when he started telling me that situation. And I just happened to look up like I rolled my eyes. And I looked up and over, you know, like, geez, this guy's always got a story. That's when he proceeded to tell me, because he's in a bad mood, because he got stabbed the night before, which means you shouldn't have came to work. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
And
that's a stab.
he can't, yeah, you should have stayed home, because you're hurting, you know what I mean? So when I did that look up, he says to me, I'm going to bounce your ass out of this building. I see you roll your eyes again. So I filmed him. He's on camera here. I filmed him saying when he came back in the building, so big man, you threatened me. And of course, he tries to giggle, turn it into a joke, and says, "Ha ha, it was a joke." And I said, "No, it wasn't. You are literally, you said it." And I said, "We can have that go right now. You're as big as an ox. And I'm not scared of you, bud." And he says, "Oh, okay." And walks to the back and, of course, gets a manager. So for AT&T to put up with that and let somebody talk to you like that, it's wrong. Are you actually getting me on this?
Well, I'm trying to.
Okay, so that's it there. Now we're going all the way to the front.
I'm trying not to get the logos, which is everywhere there.
Well, you can get logos. You can get logos.
I know, but it's everywhere in there.
Oh.
And
So we're gonna go this way and go back out. As you see, we did a full walk around. I didn't take you into every bathroom because you have to check every bathroom. I'll finish that up. Just showing you, it is a huge building. It's a lot of work. I'm tired, but anyway, that's the end of it. Not yet quite. So yeah, there are risks in the business, and I've already let people know, even if they are as big as an ox, we can have that go politically, because there's no reason to get physical unless you have to, which you shouldn't. You should never get to that. You got to keep your composure, your dignity and integrity. So now we're going to come over here. I'm going to show you this other room and show you what I've done. That's how I used to have to get in the building until I fought for this car. Because when they set me up for the job, they gave me none of the tools to do the job in one t-shirt. There we go. This unlocks. Well, it's warm. That lock's going bad. So you come in here. That's unplugged. So I really shouldn't close that because that's what causes mold. And then you got this here. I mean, look at that. Isn't that a gem? That's nasty as hell. You wouldn't catch me using that. Anyway, so
the irony of having cleaning products in that
yeah, and they don't even do anything with it. I mean,
well, anybody can clean the microwave.
they have a company that comes in and cleans, and I promise you, nobody does it. So after I check everything, I come back this way, and we're getting ready to go out. Okay? I'm going to show you the cameras. Just the bottom cameras now. Those were the ones I fixed. I take this job seriously. The number one thing in this job is to protect the people first, the property second, because property can always be replaced. This is coming from me, not the company I work for, and not the company that I'm in guarding their big ass building. Okay? So let's go down here really quick. What's our time frame?
Oh, I guess it started all over. It was just looking like it said, or maybe I read it wrong.
What does it say?
14 minutes?
Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, I was like, oh, jeez. Okay, so over here, I want to show you really quick. I want to show you that I locked the front door. If you look, you'll see the little latch in between there, if you can look. It's locked. I always lock that before I do my walkthrough. Now we're going to go here. This camera was aimed at 2 parking spots. Now, as you'll notice, it's that car there. So now we get to see who pulls in and who's at our front door. You'll see this in another video. This camera, I also put this direction so you can see across the whole parking lot, and you can also see everything. And other cars that pull in, plus the loading bay. Okay, this is where the people go. That first side door I checked, you gotta make sure that's locked because they sneak out that to go do cigarettes. This is the lobby, of course, but it's blurry and everything because of the camera. But these are the only 2 that I straightened out so you can see people walk all the way down the sidewalk now. It makes them feel safe and better, and that's what the main thing is. Like I said, my number 1 goal is to keep the people safe. This whole building, forget about it. It's property. It can always be replaced. People cannot. Okay, and so I do take this very serious. I did, however, get yelled at for changing the camera views. And as you can see, it's her red car right there. Right there. So let me go ahead and give this back to her. We're going to go unlock the door. You'll hear the door unlock. And we are officially going to be out of here. We'll go ahead and you can film me. I don't think there's anything in here.
Okay.
You able to see me?
Mm-hmm.
My face and everything? So we're going to go do that, and I wanted to give you the whole 9 yards, because dedication to a job is sleeping here and the people you love and care about. I couldn't call my ride that's here right now at 12:30 at night knowing that I would get home at 1:30, 2 o'clock, because it takes an hour and a half. And like I have to leave in the afternoon at 1:28 or 1:25 just to be here at 2:30. Okay, so it's not the easiest.
Isn't that your phone?
For anybody. I believe it is good looking. Got everything else but that. And that one there. And so I'm trying to do the best I can. They do have an elevator over there. You can show that. They do have an elevator. The issue with the elevator is it breaks down on a regular, and I don't want to get stuck in an elevator trying to do a walkthrough, and nobody can get in the building to help me. And as you notice, I kept my phone here. Normally I have Rob on my phone and in my ear on Bluetooth. That's my buddy. Just in case something happens, like he hears me fall down those steps or something.